What's going on? Productivity Masterclass closes in less than 24 hours. That's right. You got less than 24 hours time to go ahead and get into the masterclass that's going to change your life forever when it comes to how you manage your day. So I conducted a poll recently with all of the people that follow me on social media. And among the respondents, I found that over 80% of everyone that follows my channel is not good when it comes to time management. My question is that talking about you too? Do you suffer from doing a million different things at once? Do you struggle with feeling overwhelmed? Are you one of those people that finds yourself in a situation where you've got these dreams, you've got these goals, you've got these aspirations, but for the life of you, you can't get around to do it because there's a billion other different things that's constantly pulling at your attention? If that is the case, what I want you to do is I want you to get into this maximum productivity masterclass, because this is the only opportunity where I show you my private world-class productivity system from top to bottom. Many of you guys have asked me in the past, you know what, Uzziah, how do you get all this done, man? You know, you paid off over $90,000 in student loan debt 2 years after graduating from college. You became a real estate investor, a best-selling author, a church leader. You were working in corporate America and had a good position, then you retired. How did you do so many different things all in your 20s? I'm showing you in the masterclass. I'm showing you my productivity system that allowed me to be able to get all of those things accomplished because of the secrets that I understood about how to manage time. Okay, how to be able to manage your time. Okay, this is all about you understanding that your life is the summary of how effectively you have utilized the 24 hours that you have in a day. Have you ever really thought about that? Your life come down to how well you manage the 24 hours that's in a day. And see, no matter what walk of life that you come from, whether you're rich, whether you're poor, whether you're sick, we all got the same 24 hours in a day. And so the question is, how well are you using yours? Because some people get more out of their 24 than others. There was a lot that I was able to accomplish in a relatively short amount of time that came with big results. And it didn't happen by magic. It happened by understanding how to effectively move in a productive fashion, how to be extremely productive with your time management. The thing about it is, if you don't know this, you're never just going to stumble onto it. Don't think that you're just going to become instantly productive just by living life. You can easily go an entire lifetime never learning how to truly be able to master your time. The true reality of it is most people are spending the majority of their life doing things that they don't want to do. They're spending the majority of their life working at a job that they don't want to be at, around people that they don't want to be around. And so the question is, how do you change your life from being in that position? How do you take your life where it is right now and move it to a different place? You got to know how to be extremely productive with your time. And that's what I'm going to show you as a part of this productivity masterclass. Okay, I want to show y'all something real for your convenience. And this chart, get a good look at it, okay? This chart right here represents you. This is your life. Many of us, as a part of this Black Men's Career Experience, started from the bottom. We weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouth. And in time, as we grew older and older, we tried harder and harder to make something of ourselves. We wanted a seat at the table. We wanted a piece of the pie. So we worked hard. We went to school. We went to college. We graduated, right? Some of us went to high school and graduated. And then we went out to the working world and we tried to be able to climb the ladder from there. We worked hard every single day. And guess what? Your life had a certain degree of traction. But you know what the problem is? Your life didn't have the traction that you wanted it to have because your dream is all the way up here, but you didn't get to your dream because you were not moving fast enough. See, when I'm sharing with you many of my accomplishments as becoming a best-selling author, this is something that I had accomplished in my 20s. And I'm not trying to express this to brag. I'm trying to express to you that I have devised a productivity system that allows me to get a lot done in a short amount of time. Anybody that knows me knows that this is true. I've been able to be blessed enough to be able to get a lot of things done in multiple areas in a very short time span. And if you are an ambitious person that has goals and want to get things accomplished, I want to show you how to be able to do that too. So in this masterclass, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling stressed, burned out, maybe you don't know how to get started. Okay, maybe you don't know, well, where should I start? Where should I begin? That's what the masterclass is going to show you. So in this masterclass, I'm going to first and foremost walk you through my very own productivity system. See, this is extremely different than how most people will go about managing their day. Top performing people operate their time totally different than everybody else. In my productivity system, this allows me to get a certain level of things done and accomplished every single day, regardless of how I feel. And most people go through their life just winging it. You ask them what they got going on for the day, we'll just take life as it comes. We'll go where the wind blows. When people call them to interrupt them, they immediately stop what they're doing and they just go run after it. They don't even remember what they was doing 5 minutes ago. They're so busy bouncing and being pushed and pulled all over the place that they have no sense of true direction and focus when it comes to how to be able to have a goal and get one step closer to reaching that goal every single day. The class begins as soon as you join. This masterclass is a session that you have instant access to the minute that you get in. All you got to do is click the link below to get in, and you will have instant access to the masterclass right now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide you with a link to be able to access the masterclass. Once you get in, you will have lifetime access to this program. Okay. You will have access to it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You will have unlimited access to be able to learn my productivity system and apply it to your own life. In addition to the productivity system that I'm going to give to you, make sure that you share this video, because I know that there are other brothers out there that could benefit from getting much, much better with your time management. Here's the thing. Many of us as brothers are incredibly talented. You are gifted. You have many different skills and ambitions. There's a lot of things that you want to accomplish. But the problem is you don't know how to be able to order your schedule in such a way where you're walking in your purpose and fulfilling your goals rather than just killing time, rather than just wasting time building up somebody else's empire rather than building up yourself. Okay. So again, I want you to think back to this chart. See, this person that lived this life, it wasn't that their life started at the bottom and they stayed at the bottom. This person, they went through life starting from the bottom and trying to get themselves to the top. But the problem is they never accomplished the results that they wanted to have fast enough to ever get to where they wanted to get, because success takes time. Your life boils down to how well you manage your 24 hours in a day. And if you are ineffective at time management, you are going to have an ineffective life, because your life is your time. Time is all you have. When you have no more time, you have no more life. So the success of your life comes down to, how productive was I today? How successful was I today? What was it that I was able to accomplish this day so that I could have a better tomorrow? And the problem is, over 90% of us are going through a life every single day where you wake up and it just becomes a rerun of the day before. Your life is no different this year as it was a year ago. You still have the same ambitions, but you may not have taken even the first step forward. There's no hope in sight. So what you got to do is you got to learn how to be able to effectively manage your day. So that way, not only do you get upward growth like this person did, but you get to the growth that you want to have quick enough to be able to get to where you want to be. See, it's not just about me having wrote a best-selling book. It's about me having written one at an age that I was able to enjoy the success of it. It's not just about me having retired from corporate America, right, in my 20s. It was about me being able to leave and walk away from corporate America while keeping food on the table, while I was still of a young enough age to go out and enjoy life. Many people are retired, but they don't retire until 70, 80 years old. And then by the time that happens, well, you already know what's next. Do you want to start enjoying life once you're about to be on your way out? Or do you want to have an opportunity to be able to enjoy it while you have life? Okay. None of us know when our last day is. And that's the reason why time is of the essence. So in this productivity masterclass, you're going to get access to my productivity system. I'm going to be walking you through all of the tools, the apps, and the systems that you have to be able to use to make your life so much more productive. We're going to go over many of the productivity fundamentals that you need to get down in order to be a much more productive person. All right. And on top of that, I'm giving you other 3 bonuses. These are 3 free bonuses that I'm adding to the equation just to thank you for making the investment in yourself. See, here's the problem. If you get past this video and you just keep continuing to live life as you've always been living it, you're going to get the results that you've always gotten. You might be looking at this video and saying, man, you know what? I'm cool. I'm all right when it comes to your time. But then you go from one day to another knowing that you're unsatisfied with where you are right now in life. You don't like how you're spending your time. You don't like the outcomes that are coming by the end of the day. And so this is now an opportunity for you to finally be able to turn things around. And if you make an investment in getting so much more effective with your time, I guarantee you, in time, you can see results. You can see a better life. Your life boils down to how well you spend the 24 hours that you had in a day. So not only am I going to give you the productivity system, I'm also going to give you the top performers toolkit. I'm going to show you all of the tools that top performers use to get world-class results. If you are using ineffective tools, you're never going to be able to outdo the competition. Could you imagine if your life came down to you being on a road trip from one side of the United States to another, but your best mode of transportation to get there is riding a bicycle, you're going to get outdone by a person that has access to a private jet any day of the week, as long as that jet doesn't crash, right? Even if a person has a car, they're going to be able to outbeat you. And it doesn't matter if you're the fastest cyclist in the world. You could be Lance Armstrong. You're still not going to outbeat a person that's getting there on a jet. You're not going to outbeat a person that's getting there on a car. They have better tools than you. So they're going to get to the destination that you're trying to get to much faster. You've got to understand that your life and the success of what comes from your life, it really revolves around three things: rules, tools, and mentors. Did you understand the rules to the game that you're playing? And your success in many ways will come by how well you follow those rules to execute upon next level results. Many people cannot succeed because they've never been taught the rules to the game. You may be the worker in somebody else's game, but you never know how to be the player. You may be the consumer in somebody's game, but you've never learned how to be able to take your life into your own hands and revolutionize your own experience. So that way you can have different results. When you don't learn these things, my people, you're going to always find yourself being designed to be a cog in the wheel. Do you really think that your boss wants you to be good at your time management? Probably not, because they know that everybody that's effective with time has a tendency to be more effective with their money. I've never met a person that made a lot of money that wasn't good at managing their time. The two go hand in hand. These are two very critical life resources. So what I'm going to do is, Jaleel McGee, you should have gotten an email from me. Okay, send me your email. I'm not sure if you actually joined or not. Send me an email that you have, and I'll make sure that I follow right back up with you. Type in your email right here, and I'll make sure that I get it documented. Okay, so going to this Top Performers Toolkit. When you get into the Top Performers Toolkit, it's going to show you all of the tools that top performers use to get world-class results. If you have to travel from one end of the earth to the other, how do you plan on getting there? Are you going to walk? Are you going to take a jet? Or are you going to take a boat? How are you going to get to your destination? Because some tools allow you to get there faster than others. The next thing that you're going to get, the Personal Success Tracker. Okay, this is going to track and monitor your success over time. If you're not constantly monitoring your performance, there's no way that you can improve, right? It's the same thing if a person was trying to lose weight. If a person's trying to lose weight, they're going to routinely check the scale to see how their weight loss is coming along. Yes, looking at yourself visually in the mirror is one thing. But if you're not tracking your results, you're at a disadvantage on being able to make forward progress. So as a part of this masterclass, one of the free bonuses that I'm going to give to you is a personal success tracker to monitor your progress as you move forward. Okay. These are things that are already self-evident among very successful people. Successful people have ways of being able to track their progress and their success over time. You cannot win the game if you don't even know what the score is, right? So the Personal Success Tracker is going to be able to help you. And the last thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be walking you through my daily time management system. Now, Jaleel McGee, I'm not sure who you are. I know I get a lot of different people that come onto the channel. I want to make sure that if you did attempt to try to get into the masterclass, all you would have to do is send me your email address. Just type it here, and I will make sure that my support team does verify that you did want to get in. Okay. For the rest of you guys that are trying to get in, the doors close this Friday in less than 24 hours at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. I'm going to say that again. The doors close this Friday in less than 24 hours at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? You're going to get access to the productivity system. I'm going to be walking you through the step-by-step process of how to manage your time, because your life comes down to how effectively you use your 24 hours in a day, okay? You're going to have instant access to this productivity masterclass. The instant access will allow you to be able to watch the masterclass whenever you want. Okay. It's extensive, jam-packed with content. So you always have that much more to be able to add on to your day-to-day routine. So that way you can work smarter, not harder. That's what being productive is about. I'm sharing it all with you in the masterclass. Okay. Not only will you have 24-hour a day, 7-day a week access to the masterclass, you're also going to be able to view the masterclass from where you want. Okay. This is all done digitally. When you get into the masterclass, I'm going to be providing you with a link to be able to enter into it. And then you're going to be able to access the masterclass, and you will be able to have it for a lifetime once you get into it. Okay. At this time, all that I would tell you is get into it. And if you decide that, you know what, maybe I don't think that this masterclass works for me, you get a 30-day money back guarantee. Okay. You got 30 days to go through the masterclass. Go through the masterclass, apply it to your life, then send me an email with you taking the steps of applying it to your life, it not working out for whatever reason. Maybe there's something that I missed. I doubt it. But you get a 30-day, zero risk money back guarantee. Okay. All you got to do is get in before the doors close. I've had multiple clients already go through this maximum productivity masterclass. This is not the first time that I have done this. And I've gotten lots of different clients that had a lot of different results. A lot of you guys are familiar with my Breakthrough Year program. I just finished up the Breakthrough Year call before doing this live, and people were already ranting and raving about the productivity masterclass from when they were in it. Okay. One of the biggest things that people talked about in the masterclass is how much more time it freed up off of their schedule once they were able to focus on the things that really helped them get real results. There's a lot of things that you're doing right now in your day-to-day schedule. It's not helping to move your life forward at all. It's just keeping you in the exact same spot. Treadmill existence. You're running hard. You're breaking a sweat. You're doing a strong workout, and it's very taxing, but you're not actually going anywhere. That's the story of many of our lives. We get up every single day. We go to work. We get burnt out by the time that we get home. And then guess what happens? We wake up and we do the same thing over and over again. It's a cycle where we're staying in the exact same box. No progress, just maintaining our life as we know it today from one day to the next. Okay. In this masterclass, I'm showing you my personal time management system that allowed me to be able to, within a few short years, pay off over $90,000 in debt, start my very own business while working in corporate America, retire from corporate America and do my business full time, become a best-selling author, real estate investor, church leader, and so much more. I'm trying to show you how to be able to get a lot done in a short amount of time, because you got to be able to do that unless you want to be this person. You're working hard every single day and you're trying to make it. You got your degree, you got your family, you're trying to move upward, but for one reason or another, you're never this far up. You don't want to be the person that goes through life too slow. All right. So like I said, the link to the masterclass is here. Click below. Okay. For those of you guys that are checking us out and you need to look at the description section or the comments section, make sure that you check it out because you got a limited amount of time to get in. You got less than 24 hours. It closes this Friday. If you don't like the masterclass, just try it. It comes with a 30-day zero risk money back guarantee. All you got to do is show me how you applied it, how it didn't work in your life, and then bam, you got the money back. All right. So get on it. I'll see you guys soon. Think about this before you get off. This is the last thing. With all these videos that you've been tuning into on Black Men's Career every single day, I've given you videos about how to have the most productive day ever, how to start a business, how to be able to get a better job, how to be able to manage your money. These are all things that I'm putting out every single day, all for free. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I have clients that I work with all over the world on a paid basis. So if these are all of the things that I'm trying to share with you and they're all for free on this YouTube channel, imagine how much more value you're going to get once you take the next step up in being able to actually get into some of these master classes where I'm sharing information that I don't share anywhere else. This productivity system that I'm talking about, these are not things that I just share just openly on the YouTube channel, okay? These are things that I work with and show people how to do step by step. And when you get into that masterclass, you're going to have instant access to it, okay? So I've seen Obadiah talk about real estate being a vehicle to gain wealth. But the honest truth of the matter is the people that gain wealth in real estate, those are the people that are actually effective with their time, right? They have to be time efficient when it comes to being able to work with agents, to look up listings for properties, to be able to make time to renovate, fix, repair, flip. These are all things that requires time. Nobody just does it just sitting at home watching television. So if you want to be in the game of real estate or any other game that requires you to be at your best performance, get into the productivity masterclass. This is going to be an opportunity for you to be able to get more done in a shorter amount of time because your life comes down to how well you use the time. You could either be this person that tries to climb up and up and up and you never get there, or you could be the person that tries to hedge your bet by making every single day as effective and as productive as possible. I'll see you guys on the other side. Don't